Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Tejasvi. Good morning, Niharika, Chaturya. Who all said good morning? Good morning. Good morning, Chaturya, Deepak, everyone. Good morning, Santosh. I hope everyone is doing fine. Vahini, good morning, everyone. Wishing you a very good morning, and I hope all of you are doing fine and great, in the best of health. I think your math class extended a bit. So I'll just take 2 or 3 minutes before I start off with today's class. Good morning, Ajit. Before going into today's class, again, let us rewind what I always tell you. Yesterday, I think someone was having a problem with the video and the audio. He was saying that video is getting stuck, but I probably is getting stuck because of the connection problem. So keep your videos off and come to a room where you get proper connection, because if you don't get proper connection, the video may lag. Good morning, Tanu. And again, I'm still seeing some messages on the other ID beta. Please don't go, Pranay. Please don't send me messages on that one. I've always told you, whatever messages you have to send it on this ID. Santosh, I'm fine. How about you, beta? So send it on this ID, Aztec, and I would be checking this one. And this is easier for me to check. The other one becomes very bad. So I gave you homework in the last class. Many of you did it. Again, I'm very disappointed that I wanted to see more answers. Good morning, Vijay. In the bio group, there were very few responses. So I would like you to what's like you to solve the problems as I have given, and just post the solutions there as well, so that everyone else can see. One more thing I want to add here, that if you have any doubt, anything that you want to ask me, if it is not personal, obviously you're not going to ask me personal questions, put it on the group. Now by putting it on the group, what happens is I would be able to reply for one, and if someone else has the same doubt, that doubt can also be cleared at the same time. Just a minute, I've been made the host, so I'm getting all sorts of permissions I am getting. Let me ask Raghu sir. Raghu sir, can you hear me? You have made me the host, so please take the host thing back. Otherwise, I'll have to admit everyone, and that becomes difficult for me to take the class. Let me. How do I make host? Okay, so who is the host? Who is the host? Who is the host? Raghu sir, if you can hear me. Yeah, Raghu sir, please take the host thing from me. You have made me host and co-host, so I'll have to admit everyone. If I'm taking the class, I won't be able to do that. So please take away that thing. How do I do it? Give it back. More. Add pin, replace pin, report. How do I do it? Don't know how to do it. How do I assign host? I don't know. Anyone in the office, if you can hear me, please log in. Sir, go to participants. Yeah, but I am there in participants, but I am not able to find out that option of assigning host. I'm not able to get that option. Ask to start video, allow, remove, select on Raghu sir. Okay, Raghu sir, Raghu sir, Raghu sir, Raghu, Rahul, Raju. Raghu sir is not there. Raghu sir is not there. Okay, so I am in charge everything. Click on the college name. Sir, beta, nothing is happening on the college name. Nothing is happening on the college name. Nothing is happening there. How do I make someone host? Okay, I'll have to probably do with the hosting today. I've been made the host, so probably I'll have to carry on the host thing as well. It might get confusing because you might be there in the waiting room. And good morning, Mansa. Add pin, replace pin, wait, put in waiting room, remove report. What do I do? Anyways, leave it. I'll see when I can make you enter. Now, before starting today's class, let us go back and see what we did in yesterday's class. In yesterday's class, Maruti, today your chemistry class won't be there, so probably it will start from tomorrow. That's what I know. We were doing integration, and we're seeing that integration is the reverse of differentiation, correct? Integration is the reverse of differentiation. We also had seen some formulae. Let us go and see them again. The first formula that we had seen is integral of x raised to the power n dx. Do we remember this formula? X raised to the power n dx ka integral. And the answer to this one was x raised to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. But don't forget to put what? Put the sign of constant. The constant term is very important. Please remember. The constant term is very important. Please remember this. Okay. That was the first formula in integration. Now on the right hand side, I will write the similar formula. I'll write similar formula for differentiation. What was d by dx of x raised to the power of n? So that we can revise everything at the same time. What was d by dx of x raised to the power n? Going to be a mess today. D by dx of x raised to the power n will be n times x raised to the power n minus 1. Am I clear? I'll have to enter everyone as well. So this is going to create some problem today. Okay, so how do I take this off? Okay, n times x raised to the power n minus 1. That was the first formula that we did. What about the second one? As I told you, we are not going to do the entire integration part. We are only going to do that part which is of use to us. So we did integral of sin x dx. Remember, you do not forget this dx part. Integration cannot be done without this gentleman dx. If there is no dx, you cannot do the integral part of it. Am I clear with this concept? There must be dx in an integral. What is the integral of sin x dx? Anyone with an answer? What is the integral of sin x dx? Anyone with an answer? Yes, very good, Santosh. Minus cos x plus c. Don't forget that c is very important. Let us look at the reverse formula of this. D by dx of, I can use cos x, I can use sin x, I will use cos x. D by dx of cos x is nothing but minus sin x. I hope you all remember this formula, right? The third one, which you must remember, is integral of cos x. And again, this dx must come, integral of cos x dx. And what is the integral of cos x dx? Anyone? What is the integral of cos x dx? Anyone? I only have 50, I have only 70 messages. What is the integral of cos x dx? Sin x, yes, Vijay, that's correct. Please don't forget one thing. You must put a constant sign here. Sin x plus c, very correct, Vahini. Okay, so let us look at the reverse formula of it. D by dx of sin of x has to be equal to cos of x. Now, these are the only three formula that we are required to do. I'll just add a small twist to it, just a small thing that I will add to it. Please remember it carefully. So that would be our formula number 4. If I had integral of sine of k, which is a constant, multiplied by x. Now we might encounter such questions later in the class. So let us just remember this formula as well. Let us remember this formula as well. Sine of kx, where k is a constant or c is a constant, that can be written as how? Anyone with an idea of this formula? Sine of kx dx ka integral. Sine of kx dx ka integral. Anyone has an idea about this? Sin x kx current integral 0. No, 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 no. The answer is C. Look at the original formula. The original formula had minus cos x. Why you are a bit correct and bit wrong. Original formula had minus cos x, and this one would have minus cos of kx, because inside the bracket I have kx. And since there must be a k, so it has to be divided by k. Now, please don't ask me, sir, how we got this formula. That is not our point of intention over here. The intention is to remember this formula. Will you be able to remember this minus cos kx by k? Yes? Please don't ask me how it has come. We don't have time to discuss that. Now, let us look at what will be the derivative formula of this. So d by dx, please note d by dx of cos of x. Now, can you apply some common sense, some bare common sense, apply some brain and tell me what will be the derivative of cos of kx? I forgot k. Cos of kx. What will be the derivative of cos of kx? Tarun, Santosh, sin of kx. Santosh, think something you are missing. You have missed something. You have missed something. You have missed something. You have missed something. I have marked it. You have missed something. Santosh, what did you miss? What did you miss? What did you miss? Beta, is derivatives. You cannot get constant here. Minus sin kx. Something is missing. Something is missing. What about this k? What about this k? We had divided k here. Here we had divided k. What will we do here? Differentiation is the ulta. Differentiation is the ulta of integration. Answer is k times sin kx with a negative sign. Are we getting this point? Are we getting this point? Many people are entering. I don't know what's happening with this group. I'm trying to make them enter. Let's see what happens. We got this formula of derivative of cos kx. Yes or no? Can I have some raised hands? Derivative of cos of kx and the integral of sin of kx dx. We tried to relate both of them. And we got an answer. The only one thing is left, only one formula is left, and we will do it in the next slide, because here the slide has got full. So what will be the next one? Fifth one. It will be integral of what? Integral of what? Cos of kx dx. And now I would want some of you to tell me the answer to this one. People are waiting in the room, and how do I make them enter? So everything is getting, I'm not getting option. Admit all. Okay. Chaturya, is there with an answer? Yes, Chaturya. Integral of cos x kx dx. Cos x kx dx. Cos x kx dx is cos x kx dx, beta. Is how much? Cos x kx dx. You just have to remember small things. Sin of kx divided by k plus c. Yes, that is the answer. Yes. No, Tarun, minus sign will not come here. Positive sign will come here. Please remember. As I told you, you just need to remember one formula and then you can derive the other one. What is the ulta formula of this? Ulta formula means the derivative formula. Ulta formula means the derivative formula. So what is the derivative formula of this? D by dx of sin of kx. Now I'm waiting for your answers. If you can get this one, that means you have understood everything before that. D by dx of sin of kx. D by dx of sin of kx. And what is the answer? D by dx of sin of kx. Yes, Tarun, that's correct. It will be k times cos of kx. Are we getting this concept? Everyone, can I have some raised hands? That's how we have understood this simple formula that we try to relate derivative with integration. integration with derivative, differentiation with anti-differentiation. Okay. Now just to check whether we have understood this or not, I'll give you a question. Are we ready for the question? I'll give you a question. First, the question would be to find the derivative, and then we will do something else and try to get back the question so that everything becomes clear in our head. Okay, but before going into that, we'll be needing something to understand. So let us go to some basic rules of integration. So that would be our heading. What is the heading? Some rules of integration, so that everything becomes clear. Rules of integration. Rules of integration. Number one. Very simple rule. Very simple rule. Number one. Integral of dx. If you ever come across this term, integral of dx, apply some common sense. Tell me the answer. What will be integral of dx? Simply integral of dx. Waiting for answers. I already have 150 messages. What is the integral of dx? What is the integral of dx? Q. 0, 1. No. Yashwant, you missed something. Santosh, you also missed something. It will be x plus c. Are we getting my point? Yes, c. You cannot forget c. C cannot be forgotten or forgiven. Got this? Now, just to check, if you find the derivative of this, you will get 1. And this is basically 1 multiplied by dx. Are you getting my point? Are you getting my point? Dx is simply 1 multiplied by dx. If you differentiate this, I'll just do it for you. d by dx of, I'll not do it for others. I'm just doing it for this. d by dx of x plus c. C ka derivative is 0. X ka derivative will be 1. So what we have achieved is what was the actual question. Are you getting my point? Integral of dx. Integral of dx is 1 into dx. You integrate it, you will get x plus c. You differentiate x plus c, you will end up with 1. We move on to the next. Integral of k times, where k is a constant. I'm not using c here because c I've already used here. You might get confused. Integral of k times dx, where k is a number, k is a constant. What will be the answer to this one? K can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. Tarun says k plus c. No, k plus c is not the answer, Tarun. Kx into c, not. That is not the answer. Yashwant is always saying 0. I don't know why you love 0 so much. Santosh says kx plus c. Vijay also says kx plus c. And congratulations, that is the correct answer. So basically what happens, you can understand it in this way. This k is a constant. It jumps out of the integral. Same thing happened with differentiation. If we had a constant multiplied, it jumps out of the integral. You remember, it jumps out of the derivative. Here it has jumped out of the integral. So what I am left with? I am left with k times integral of dx. And integral of dx is x plus c. Now you will say, why did not you write it like this, sir? K times entire thing x plus c. Doesn't matter if you write it like this also. The value of c would be different in each case. So why make it complicated? You will just write kx and just add a constant c. So if you have 2 or 3 different integrals, we'll come to that. You don't have to write c 5 times. No, don't have to write c 5 times. Just write 1 c and we are good enough. We'll come to this. I hope you have understood this. I hope you have understood this formula. Yes or no? Okay. Again, if you want to check, you can differentiate this. If you differentiate this, you will end up with k, which was our original value. Okay. One more rule. Rule number 3. If I have integral of k multiplied by a function of x, what happened here? K multiplied by a function of x into dx. K multiplied by a function of x into dx. what will be the integral of this? K is a constant, fx is a function of x, and then we have the customary dx. What will be the integral of k times fx dx? I'm waiting for your answers. K times function of x dx, and then I'll give you an example on this as well. K times function of x dx. Waiting for your answers. Someone has sent a message on this chat. Please don't send. Krushita, send message on the other one. Astic ID, the ID which I'm host and doing nothing. K times fx plus c, Santosh, not correct. Answer is this. Look at how I get the answer. K jumps out. So it becomes k. K times integral of fx dx. And then you find the integral of dx. And then you just add a constant c. So this is how it will be done. Now it might look confusing to you. Don't worry. We can have a small example here. So let us look at a small example here. For example, I had integral of 3 times x squared dx. For example, we had 3 times x squared dx ka integral. How will we solve this 3 times x squared dx ka integral? I'll give you 1 minute to think about it. 3 times x squared dx ka integral. 3 is a constant term here. 3 is a constant term here. X square is my function of x. If you want to relate it to the previous formula that I gave you, x square is f of x. You have to tell me the integral of. Santosh, you are raising hands. Do you have any doubt? Please ask. X cubed. We are missing something, beta, again. Please don't miss it. You are going to make a very big mistake if you miss it. So this 3 jumps out first of all. So I have 3 times. Integral of x squared dx. We agree on this. 3 times x squared dx. Now I can integrate this one. I can integrate x squared dx. What is the integral of x squared dx? So the answer is 3 times x cubed by 3. Yes or no? X raised to the power 2. X raised to the power 2 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1. So it becomes x cubed by 3. And then at the end, I end with a constant c. Are you getting my point? How I did it? Can I have some raised hands that we have understood, sir, how we have done it? Yes, you understood this? So I'll give one for you to solve. Okay, Tarun says no. What is the problem, Tarun? Did you not understand the integral of x squared? Integral of x squared, n key value is 2. So the integral should be x raised to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. Okay, try to look at the second example and let us see if you can understand this one. The next one is integral of 4 times x cubed dx. 4 times x cubed dx. Now remember, Tarun, look at this. 4 is your number, which is a constant. It will jump out. X cubed is the function and dx. So you have to find the integral of x cubed dx. You can apply the first formula, which is this one. And then you should be able to get to the answer. You should be able to get to the answer for everyone. So I have got some answers here. So what will happen here is 4 will jump out. 4 times integral of x cubed dx. Yes, Satori, correct. Now you just have to find the integral of x cubed dx. Value of n is 3. So this will become 4 is already outside. X raised to the power 3 dx ka integral. It will be equal to x raised to the power 4 divided by 4. Am I clear with this concept? And then in the end, you just add one constant c. Tarun, you got this? Vijay, everyone got this? How I did it? Chatur, okay. We got this. One more, last one on this. Integral of 3 times sine x dx. Integral of 3 times sine x dx. Waiting for answers. Three minus cos x, 3 multiplied by minus 3 cos x, beta. It's not 3 minus cos x. 3 minus cos x. Let's. Pranay, you did a mistake. What is the integral of cos sine x dx? What is the integral of sine x dx? Remember that? Remember the integral of sine x dx? Yes, Shriya. Minus 3 cos x plus c. Yes, Vijay, that is correct. That is correct. That is correct. Let us go about and solve this. How are we going to do this? This 3 is a constant, it jumps out. So basically I have 3 times integral of sine x into dx. Now this is the standard form, sine x dx. So 3 is still out. Sine x dx is minus cos x. So this is minus cos x. And in the end, I must put a constant c. Are we getting this? Are we getting this? Are we getting this? Everyone, raise hands so that I understand that we have got this. Okay. Okay, Pranay. One last one, and we'll go ahead with our life then. Integral of 5 times, or instead of sine, let us make it cos. 5 times cos of 3x. So I have put here everything that we have done up till now. If you can do this question, that means you have done all the questions up till now, even if you have not done it. Because this question encompasses everything that we have studied till now. Integral of 5 times cos 3x, remember Niharika, dx. So instead, in the bracket also we have 3x and outside we have 5. Waiting for answers. Wrong answer, right answer, doesn't matter. It's just a matter of time and a matter of practice that you would be getting the correct answers. Wrong answers, right angles. 15, no, Jayashankar, no 15. No, 15 is not coming there. It's not getting multiplied. Let me take you back. Let me take you in the past. Let me take you in the past. 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 Past, past. Let me take you in the past. Let me take you in the past. Let me take you in the past. Okay, I'll do it. Santosh is somewhere right, but somewhere also wrong. Okay, look at this. This 5 is a constant, it jumps out. So 5 times integral of cos of 3x dx. Now I have to find integral of cos of 3x. Here 3 is again a constant, right? So it becomes 5. This constant now gets divided, and cos ka integral is sine x. So sine of, again 3x must come inside, 3x dx plus. That is how it has to be done. That is how it has to be done. Everyone got this? So this 5 has come out and got multiplied here, and this 3 has got divided over here, because that is the formula for integration. You may not, we will not be encountering any questions of this type, not even this type. I was just doing it for the sake that you understand here. 3 is a constant, beta. 3 is a number, it's a constant. We got this. This is more important for maths wala students because it is going to come in maths. It may not ever come in physics. I was just doing it to make you understand. Even if you have understood up till here, this is what I require in physics. I do not require more than that. Am I clear with this? Am I clear with this concept? Yes or no? Okay. Now let me come to the next rule, which is the last rule that we are going to do because we don't need anything else. So if I have integral of fx, which is a function of x, plus gx, which is another function of x, multiplied by dx. So basically here I have plus or minus addition of 2 or more or subtraction of 2 or more functions. How will I get the value? Addition or subtraction of 2 or more functions, the integral. How will I get it? So simply I will just take this out, so it becomes integral of fx dx plus or minus integral of gx dx. Now it might be looking quite confusing in here. I'll give you an example and try to settle the issue. For example, I had x square plus 3, x square plus 3 dx is का integral. If I had an example, x squared plus 3 dx is का integral. Now, as you can see, there are two functions. This is first function, x squared. This is second function, 3. You have to find the integral of the sum. How will you find the integral of the sum of these two functions? Do you want me to do it or you want to try it on your own? Let me do one for you and then I'll give you a question for your thing. So how will I write it? How will I write it? I will write it as integral of, this is the first function, x squared dx plus this is the second function, integral of 3 dx. Now I'll just find the integral of x squared. I know the integral of x squared dx is x cubed by 3. I may not write the constant here because I can write the constant at the end. So I have integrated x squared, which is x cubed by 3. Now I put a plus sign, which is here. Now I have to find integral of 3 dx. 3 is a constant, it jumps out. So it becomes 3 times integral of dx. Integral of dx is x. So it becomes 3x. And in the end, I put the constant c. So that becomes my final answer. Are we getting this? How I got to this answer? Using the sum rule. This is not the sum or the subtraction rule. We made all the functions different. We integrated all the functions and then added together. We got this? Got this? Will you be able to do one for me now? On similar lines? Okay. Here comes your question. You have to find integral of 3x cubed plus 2x squared plus 5x plus 7. I have just made more terms, more functions. Doesn't matter. I can put 10 functions, 20 functions, 50 functions, doesn't matter. The rule remains same. We have some 250, 300 messages. I hope I've replied to everyone. Let me see. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. So here is the question. And let's see who gets me the answer first. The correct one, the correct first answer. Don't get distracted. Don't think that it's a very big integral. Take a long breath. Look at each function differently, separately. Get the answer for each function and write the constant C, and you are done. Anyone? Shall I do it? You might make a mistake in putting a formula. Not to worry. Answers are not important. Important are what and how you are doing it. That is important. Kushita gave me an answer 3 into 3 dx. I don't know what she has written. Sorry, I could not get it. Okay. So how am I going to do this? This is function number 1. This is function number 2. This is function number 3. Vijay, you have done just one mistake. This is function number 4. First, I find integral of 3x cubed. I'm just writing it as a separate step for one time, but I will not write it again, just to make you understand, plus integral of 2x squared dx, just to make you understand, nothing else, plus integral of 5x dx, that is function number 3, plus integral of 7 dx. So I've written all the functions. Yes, Kushika, you are, yes, Santosh, you are correct now. Now you just look at the constant term. 3 is the constant term. It moves out. Integral of x cubed dx. So 3 comes here. It will be x raised to the power 4 by 4. We agree on this? 3 times x to the power 4 by 4. Plus 2 jumps out. 2 times x squared dx. So it becomes x cubed by 3. 5 jumps out. 5 x dx, x raised to the power of 1. So it becomes x squared by 2. 7 jumps out. 7 integral of dx is x plus, in the end, the constant c. You got this? Anyone who got this correct answer? Exactly same, without making a mistake. Who else got it? Tarun got it, great. Santosh got it, only 2. Sai also got it, great. 4, 5, 6, great. Hanak also got it, good. So I hope you understand how this is what we are going to encounter in physics. So I'm only concentrating on the questions that we are going to, okay Deepa, great, that we are going to encounter in physics beta. That is my only concern. My concern here is not to make you understand maths. No, that is not my concern. My concern is only you should be able to know what sort of questions will come in physics. I'll give you one more. And if you can do this, that means you can do all the things that we have done up till now. Yes or no? Are we ready for this? Are we ready for this? Everyone ready for this? Yes, okay. So look at this question. You have to find integral of 2x cubed plus 3x squared plus 5. First, we will find the integration of this, and then whatever we get, we will find the derivative of that and see if all things are matching. Your time starts now. 2x cubed plus 3x squared plus 5. Take a deep breath, think, and do it. And give me the answer. Two x cubed dx, 3x squared dx, 5 dx plus c. But you have not integrated it. Sorry, you have not integrated it. You have to integrate it and give me the answer. Someone else has sent a message here. Harshita, please send your message on the other ID, beta. I can't look at this ID. So Harshita, Harshit or Harshita, whosoever, I can't see the full name. Please send your messages on the other ID, beta. 2 times x to the power 4 by 4, 3 times x cube by 3 plus 5x plus c, Niharika and everyone else. Yes, that is the answer. How are we going to do this? This 2 will jump out 2 times. Then I have integral of x cubed dx. I am not writing the entire integral. I am calculating in my head. X cubed dx ka integral will be x raised to the power 4 by 4. You have to calculate it in your head. Your head can calculate it faster. Plus 3 comes out. Integral of x square dx. X square dx is x cubed by 3. Plus 5 jumps out. 5 integral of dx is 5 is x. And then in the end, you put a constant c, and that should be your answer. Everyone got this one? Great, 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 great. Great, Pranay. Good, Prashita. Great, great. Everyone, I think, has got to this. Now we will do the reverse of it and see if I get the original one. So that everything comes together, fits together, and we understand differentiation as well as integration at the same time. So now what you got to do is whatever you have got, find the derivative of this function. So I've written d by dx. You have to find the derivative of this entire function, so that this would be a test or a revision for your derivative, that if you remember the derivative or not. Start. Find the derivative of this entire thing and see if you get back the original expression that you had. This was the original expression. Waiting for your answers. Let's find the derivative of what we have got and check and see if I get the original expression back. Anyone got it? No one? That is why we need to revise things. Because once you are doing integration, we might forget differentiation. That is why we need to revise it. That is the only reason. Shall I do it for you? I'd also given the formula for differentiation. If you can see, the formula for differentiation we are given today itself. And this is the only formula that we require. Okay, let me do it for you. Let me do it for you. Here, I have 2 by 4. So 2 by 4 comes out, 2 by 4. Then I have to calculate the derivative of x to the power 4. Derivative of x to the power 4, derivative of x to the power 4 is 4 will jump out and it will be x cubed plus 3 by 3. 3 by 3 is a constant. 3 by 3 is 1. I can write 3 by 3 as 1. Just I'm writing in the 3 by 3. 3 by 3 into derivative of x cubed. Derivative of x cubed is 3 will come down. 3 times x squared plus 5 will come out. Derivative of x is 1. So 5 into 1. Derivative of c is 0. Now you check the answer and you end up with 2x cubed plus 3x squared plus 5. So I get the original expression back. Are we getting the point? Are we getting the point? So no better way to end this small thing here, that if you understand differentiation, you do the reverse of it, it becomes integration. If you understand integration, you do the reverse of it, you get differentiation derivative. Am I clear with this? Am I clear with this concept? Integration के formula and differentiation के formula, do not forget them, beta. Just the power wala formula, you should remember it because this is what we'll be requiring in physics. You don't have to remember everything else, just the power wale formula. Okay, am I clear? Right. Now, we had done differentiation, we had done integration, we have done integration in different, after differentiation, we also saw that how we use it in physics. Here also, let us see how we can use integration in physics. And we'll just take one small example because we'll be doing more questions in the topic itself. So now look at how we can use this differentiation and integration in physics. Differentiation we have already seen. Let us see how we'll use integration in physics. Now, if V is equal to 2t square plus t, 2t square plus t, and V is equal to dx by dt, and V is equal to dx by dt, find x as a function of time. That is the question. Now we can make out what everything means here. What does V mean? What does V mean here? What does V mean here? V means velocity, correct? T means time. And what does X mean here? X stand for? What does X stand for? Yes, X stands for the displacement. Am I clear? So now the court is open. The dais is open. Yes, Vijay, X is displacement. Now can anyone tell me X as a function of time? Remember in the previous class, we had done questions where X was given and we calculated V, we calculated A, acceleration as well. Here, V is given and we have to calculate X from V. We have to calculate X from V. Okay, to start off things, I'll do this one for you. To start off things, I'll do this one for you. And then you do the next one. Fair deal? Shall we go ahead? Okay, so how do I start? I start from here. So I write this equation like this. Dx by dt is equal to dx by dt is equal to V. Am I correct? Same equation written? Okay. This implies I can write dx as, you can take dt here, V multiplied by dt. Yes or no? Yes or no? We understand this step. Dx is V multiplied by dt. That's it. We're done. This implies, if I put integral here, integration of dx will be equal to integration of v dt, plus I will add a constant c. Are you getting my point? Are you getting my point? Everyone got my point? Great. Great. What will be the integral of dx? Integral of dx will be x. Integral of dx will be x. Yes or no? Can I have some raised hand? Can I have some raised hand? Integral of dx is x. Can I have some raised hands? Yes, we understood this. Now we just need to calculate the integral of v dt. And look at what is v. Look at what is v. So it will be integral of 2t squared plus t dt. Are we getting this step? This entire thing is v. Are we getting this? Are we getting this? This entire thing is v. This entire thing is v. V dt. Plus, I will just add a constant c which has to be added. Now, can you solve this question for me? I have got you till this step. Now, can you take it further and get me the answer? Now, can you take it further and get me the answer? What is the answer for X? Yes, C I have already added beta. You don't have to add more C's. One C is good enough. One C is good enough. Don't have to add 10 C's. One C is good enough. Do I have an answer here? Just have to integrate it now. Just have to integrate it now. The only thing is you have T and dt here. Don't worry, so answer will be in T. We have integrating X and dx. Here it is T and T dt. What is the answer? What is the answer? Anyone? 2 times t cube by 3 plus t square by 2 plus c. Yes, Vijay, that is the answer. Yes, Santosh, that is the answer. T cube by 2, no, beta. T square by 2. You probably made a mistake in writing it. So basically, what is going to happen is, yes, Chaturya, that is the answer. You have forgotten the constant. 2 will jump out. To integral of t square dt is t cube by 3. So the first term becomes 2 times t cube by 3. Then it is t dt ka integral. T dt ka integral is t squared by 2. And then we end with our constant. Are we getting this picture? Are we getting this picture? How we achieve this? How we achieve this? Raise hand someone, anyone who did not understand how we achieve this incredible feat. It is not incredible. This is simple physics, simple maths put together and they gel together very nicely. Okay. One more thing that you must remember. This is velocity. This is velocity. If I differentiate this, d by dt. If I differentiate this, what will I get? This is displacement. Sorry, I said velocity. This is displacement. Sorry. If I differentiate this, what will I get? This is displacement. If I differentiate this, what will I get? I will get velocity. So I'll get back this equation. I'll get back this equation. Am I clear? Am I clear? Okay. Can I give you one that you can do? Okay. Anybody is confident of pulling out this feat, which is a simple one? Okay. Here comes your question. Question number 2, and let me give it a bit of a twist. Acceleration is 2t plus 1. A is 2t plus 1. V and A is dv by dt. And A is dv by dt. Find V as a function of time. Now, no prizes for guessing this. What will be A here equal to? Actually, what does A mean here? Anyone? What does A mean here? No one? A is not a constant, it is acceleration. Yes, beta, A is acceleration. What about T? T is time. Yes, Chaturya. And then what is this gentleman V? This V is velocity. So basically the question is very simple. You are given acceleration. You are supposed to find out velocity. Let's see who gets me the answer. Let's see who gets me the answer to this one. We have around 400 messages today. Good. People are participating. That's good. I hope I'm able to respond to all the messages that I got. Who was this? Harshita, I hope you are following me and you are sending message on that one. T Harshita 213124123. I hope you are there in the group. Anyone with an answer to this one? 2t squared by 3. No, wrong. Plus t, wrong. Made a mistake. Yes, sir. Repeat, sir. Beta, Harshita, please send me message on that ID. Not this one. I can't see here. Send it on the other ID. Astic ID. Simple Astic. Simple Astic. 2t squared by 2 plus t. Santosh, you have missed one very important factor. Can't miss that. Yes, Harshita, that is correct. Yes, plus c. Don't write 2 plus, only 1 plus will do. Great, 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 everyone. Great, great, great. Remember, beta, the answer is not important. The way you do it is important. So please follow the steps that I am doing. Remember, answer will come after due course of time. Answer will come. Steps must be correct. Yes, and your answer is also correct. 2t square by 2. Where is your 2? Look at the steps. Look at the steps. Follow the correct steps. I'm sure answer will come. dv by dt is equal to a. I've written the same equation in a different way. dt goes here. So dv becomes, please get into the habit of writing steps like this, especially for integration. That will, yes, that will help you not making a mistake. Yes, beta, today there will be no bio class. Bio ma'am is not good. She's not feeling well. So there will be no bio class today. Okay. So dv will be a dt. Then I integrate both sides. Integral of dv will be integral of a of dt, a multiplied by dt, plus I can add a constant here so that I don't have to put constant again. I'll just put one constant at the end. Now it's very simple. Now it's very simple. What is the integral of dv? It is simply v. V is equal to integral of a dt. Put the value of a from the equation that is given. 2t plus 1 times dt plus I will add the constant c to wind off things. This is very simple. 2 comes out. It is integral of t dt. Integral of t dt is 2 is already out. T square by 2. Please remember the simple formula. Yes, Krushika, you are right. Plus 1 is wrong, beta. Now it is 1 dt. 1 will come out. Multiplied by 1 means same thing. Integral of dt is t, Krushika, not 1. So t, it just gets cancelled. Plus c. That is our final answer. T square plus t plus c. Am I clear to everyone in the class? Anyone has even a single doubt? Raise it. Everyone, Anjali, you have a doubt, beta? Anjali, you have a doubt? No, sir. Okay, sir. Now comes a very important question. Sir, in every question we are putting this C. How will I get the value of C? Because in the final answer that you find in books, a question you find in books or in JEE or NEET, you will not see this C. You will see a value here. So the next question is, sir, how do I get the value of C? How do I get the value of C? Can anyone tell me how do I get the value of C? I put C always. How do I get the value of C? Okay. Unless and until some more information is given, and it will be given, we can't find the value of C. But please mark my words, there will be information given to you that will help you in finding the value of C. For example, let me add some information in this question. Is everyone following me? Everyone is with me on this planet, in this universe, or moving here and there? Your souls are wandering somewhere else on Jupiter or Saturn, and your only body is here in front of the laptop or tab. Okay, everything is here, soul and body intact. Great, good, great. Okay, remember. Okay, no, your soul is not here, but Kushita, so sad. I hope we are here. Okay, everyone is here. That is good to wake people up from their sleep. There must be some information given here. What is the information I am going to add? I am going to add with a red pen. Please look at the information. At t is equal to 0, velocity is equal to 2 meter per second if I want to write. At t is equal to 0, velocity is equal to 2 meter per second. This is the additional information I have put. It was not a part of the original question that I made. At t is equal to 0, v is equal to 2 meter per second. Using this information, can anyone tell me the value of C? That is a question for you. Using this information, Can anyone tell me the value of C? Yes, Santosh is there with an answer, and the answer is 2. And Sai is also there with an answer. The answer is 2. Hanak also says 2. And 2 is the answer. And it's very simple. Ajit also says 2. Ajit is replying for the first time in this class. Welcome, Ajit. Everyone is back on the universe, Earth, at their homes. The souls, the wandering souls have come back. That's great. How do I get it? It's very simple. I got the value of V as T square plus T plus C. And now I use this information that is given at T is equal to 0. So I put the value of T as 0 here. Ting, 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 ting. T as 0. And V becomes 2. So V becomes 2 and T becomes 0. Just put the value here. 2 is equal to 0 plus C implies the value of C is 2. Are we getting this small point? C ka value is 2. Yes, everyone got this. Now, what is the final answer for velocity? Putting all the information together, what is the final answer for velocity? We will write it in green here. What is velocity as a function of time? What is the final answer? We also got the value of C. So the answer is T square plus T plus 2. Yes, that is the answer. T square plus T plus 2. Am I clear with what we have done in this class so far? Yes or no? Anyone having any doubt, any problem, time to raise? Yes, Archita, you are back in the same universe. Great. I'll give you a question to solve here. Okay. I hope you can do this. Yes or no? This is the question for your homework, and I want everyone to solve it. Everyone to solve it. Everyone to solve it and put the answers in the group. Here is the question. V is equal to 2t squared plus 3. V is equal to 2t squared plus 3. Dx by dt is V. Dx by dt is V. At t is equal to 0, x is equal to 5. At t is equal to 0, x is equal to 5. Find x as a function of time. All informations have been given to you. All informations have been given to you. X. What will V stand for here? Anyone? I have all of 450, 500, 450, 470 messages. What does V stand for here? V stands for velocity. That's correct. T stands for time. And X stands for? X stands for? Variable. X stands for displacement. Yes, Raju. Raju is coming for the first time in the class. Speaking for first time, that's what I mean. That's it. That is the question, Vahini. That is the question, Deepak. Solve this question. Get me the answer. Put your answers with the photograph in the group. I will be coming back with the correct answers and giving you comments on this. Try not to send me private messages because it becomes very difficult for me to be seeing all those private messages in different chat boxes. Send all your answers in one group, in our common group, and I will be able to help you out. Is there anything you can please ask me? On from my side, this class is over. I'm wishing you a very happy day, and I hope you stay safe and you stay healthy. Bye bye, everyone.